Hi everyone, welcome to GamersLedge.com. I'm here with Matt Wilson, who is the owner and Chief Creative Officer of Privateer Press.
That's right.
I know a lot of people are interested in War Machine, and the biggest question in our community is War Machine Tactics. It's out on Steam Early Access now. The question is, are people going to actually be able to play each other over a distance as if they were playing on the same table?
Absolutely. You're going to be able to play anybody, anytime, anywhere in the world.
Fantastic. And right now, tell me about the deluxe edition that's out currently on Steam.
Right. The deluxe edition is the, if you were not a backer of the Kickstarter project, then you can get the deluxe edition. And what the deluxe edition includes is everything that our standard release will include, as well as 20 additional units that will be available as DLC later in the weeks and months after the game releases. Now those units, if you're not familiar with the game or haven't been following the updates, a unit is a character in the game. It could be a warcaster, a warrior, a warjack, and so we're packing an extra 20 of those into the deluxe edition for anybody who jumps in now, wants to experience the beta with us. We hope that anybody doing the beta is going to give us feedback, because the feedback is essential for us to polish this game and do the testing and get the bugs out and stuff. But even right now, it's a pretty experience. It's nice. We recently got squad building in there, so you can now take whatever units are in your roster and you can build a squad to your design. This Tuesday we've got new warcasters going in, so you'll even have warcaster choices. And basically every week we've got new content, new feature updates going in. In the next few weeks, we will release a standard edition version in beta, so it won't have all of the features in the game. Those will be coming in later as we finish them, but you'll be able to get in there and play in multiplayer. We'll have some single-player content going in pretty soon, so you can play against the AI and try that out. And then in a couple months, we'll be finishing up the big single-player campaign, which is called No Man's Land, and that's a 21-level campaign that takes you from journeyman to warcaster with our character Allison Jakes that we created for the game. So all kinds of cool stuff going on.
Do you have just like kind of a rough estimate of how long it'll take somebody to finish the single player?
Our estimate right now is about 20 hours.
That's great.
So yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
What's the feedback been like so far from the community?
So far, it's been great. If you play the game right now, it looks great. And even right now, it's still there's a lot left to finish in this. We've got a temporary UI in there. We don't have all the sound effects, the different character expressions and emotes, and a lot of even the special effects from combat or sword slashing and spells. Those things aren't all in there, but it's very playable. It plays like War Machine. There are differences. It's a squad-based game as opposed to a larger skirmish or army-based game. So you're dealing with somewhere between 9 and 12 or maybe 15 units at the most. And again, in this, that's a little terminology that War Machine vets will have to get used to, where it's not a unit as in like a unit of 10 guys. It's each unit is a single guy in tactics. So it's a smaller scale, and as a result, things have been balanced a little bit differently, so that your individual units may have a little bit more staying power. The infantry guys aren't as squishy in tactics as they are on the tabletop.
Fantastic. Yeah. What else is going on in Privateer Press that you want people to know about?
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. We previewed a bunch of new things here this week, including Level 7 Invasion, which is a new board game. It's the third installment of the Level 7 line of games, and Invasion is a co-op game where each player is in charge of a coalition of governments, and you're working together to repel and survive this alien invasion that's threatening to wipe out humanity and destroy the planet. And then we've also got High Command, Faith and Fortune, which introduces 4 new factions to High Command, which I'm going to get right this time, because I mentioned this on an earlier interview and I could not remember one of the factions and it looked terrible. But we've got Convergence, we've got 2 new mercenary factions in there, and the Retribution of Zero. And Faith and Fortune is actually a standalone set, so even if you didn't have the original High Command set, you can start with Faith and Fortune and just those factions in there. We also did the Castle of Keys High Command expansion for Hordes. We got a whole bunch of these new pins that we've been showing off this week. The Bodgers games. We had the Monsternomicon here up until yesterday morning, but it sold out real quick, so that'll be in stores in fact, just about everything that I'm mentioning is going to be in stores in September, either the 2nd or the 4th week of September. So.
And for War Machine itself, are there any new developments, any new things we can look forward to?
We've got new figures coming out every month. Same for Hordes. We've got new expansion books on the horizon, so always new stuff coming.
Awesome. Well, Well, we appreciate your time, and keep it locked here for more information on everything War Machine at gamersledge.com.